Cleveland Browns. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Sidney Brown there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Panthers.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, ready?
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Get it.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, break.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Go. Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
defenses really struggled bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 79 Bronco, 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Pass caught by Bond. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
The Browns first down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. On the run to the right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. That is second TD catch of the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, Murray. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That is caught right side by Beckham. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4. Again, it's Murray. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. It's a designed run for Murray. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his second touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cardinals move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 by 6. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now, Sanders. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game. This offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Third and 4.
Sanders on third down. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker.
Well, this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First down, Arizona.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jared Hurst. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. In motion comes Beckham. Now a second down throw for Murray. That one intercepted. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Drop 60. Drop 60.
Now Shador on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Just shy of midfield. It's a
19
gain of 5.
Tiger. 19
Brings
Tiger.
up third and 5.
Here's Sanders to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll work this down inside the 35. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarvion Overshaw getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. He's got down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns have it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But gotta finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
They go play action with Sanders. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Browns first down.
Come on, come
First
on.
and goal
Hey,
at the 9-yard
Cowboy
line.
80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run with Mitchell. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Now Shador. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it, he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
And he is not going to get in. Stop of the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll go right and find his running backs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one caught by Tank down. And he will go all the way. Tank down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Cardinals will up it to a 2-point lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Shador. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 82 yards! Touchdown, Cleveland! The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Browns will up the lead to 5. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing Murray. This one into the hands of Beckham. Arizona will take its first timeout, but will stop as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Murray. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down and 8.
Hey!
Now Mitchell. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready up. Press all 80. Quick packing 18.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Sanders. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. He'll take this down to the 23. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Okay, ready.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Sanders. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Jarrett first in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 5. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Get it. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Go.
Play action. It's Sanders. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
For the two-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
And they're on 19-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's going to take a shot down the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, it's Sanders. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. The ball to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Come on.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
First down, Arizona.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. In motion comes Beckham. Throwing now, Murray on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, like an incomplete pass there, probably the best piece of it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
A give to Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
4-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Pound to 60, pound to 60. Ready, right?
Now it's Sanders. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw is Sanders. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
And he'll take this one in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Murray gets it away quickly, and it's caught. From the 41. Here's second and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's an Arizona first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. To throw again is Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and
for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Lions. Hey, check that. Street. Hey.
On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On second down, Sanders. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
70 Rangers.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Ready.
That's going to be caught into space at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7.
19 Charger, check, Bobcat. Go.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Right in. Cowboy, trap 50, trap 50. Mustang 19. Ready,
Now, Shador. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Dixie Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19. Buffalo 18.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
Ready. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Here comes second down.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. This one caught by the back end of the backfield. First and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
And they'll try to preserve that lone timeout remaining. Comes up and clocks it here with the spike. On second down, here's Murray. Moving left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Murray on third down. That's complete. And it is Beckham. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McCraw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down,
Murray going to look to do it himself. And he will not be able to turn up field. He'll drop in behind the line.
Brings up second and 11 at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Second down, Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain. So it's all going to come down to this. They if they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
First down, Cardinals.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have first and 5. Again, it's Murray. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. And they will spike it here with time still remaining in field goal range. A chance to send this one to overtime. Second down, goal to go. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular.